Hello everybody, welcome to this video, welcome to my channel. I am Sunny, or North Country Knitter, and this is Yarn Chit Chat 22, 23? I can't remember. I should have looked and I didn't. Well, anyway, welcome. Normally I film these on a Sunday. It is a Saturday, the 29th. I do this almost every week. It must be annoying by now. The 30th, way off. What day is it? So it is Saturday the 30th of May 2020, and here I am today. I do have some finished objects, yay! And I have them here. I did not take any notes of anything that I was supposed to talk about, so we'll see if I forgot anything. Forget if I forgot anything. All right, to start off, I showed you this yarn last week and I remember the tags. This is from A Touch of Twist. Color is our speciality, and they're from Pattersonville, New York. It is called Alpaca Feet. It is sock yarn, and it is 70% alpaca and 30% nylon in the color burgundy. So like I was saying, I got this at the Rhinebeck Sheep and Wool Festival 2016. My friend Anna and I are going to knit a pair of socks with them. Well, she has different yarn that she's doing, but we are going to do a knit along together. Hi Anna, if you're watching. I'm scaring myself. I'm doing a pair of magic loop toe up socks 2 at a time because I have a horrible condition of second sock syndrome. So I have my needles ready. I don't know when we're going to start though, because I just cast on with another project. So hopefully shortly. These are Hiya's stainless steel circular knitting needles. Smooth as silk. So, and it comes with a little, are they called light bulb stitch markers? I don't know. So I have those ready. Hopefully we will be casting on soon. My goal is to have these done by the next Rhinebeck, which is this, I want to say October. So that gives me plenty of time to do them. Plenty of time not to do them. I will do them. I know we had talked about, I wanted to go again, but I don't know how it's going to work this year with everything going on. So may or may not get to it. I'm taking a sip of tea. I have not had enough to drink today. And I'm feeling kind of tired. So I have, I get Simple Loose Leaf. It's a tea subscription. And this is their Simple Strawberry Black Tea. Yes, it's very good. I like it. Not endorsed, not sponsored, not anything. Just, I get it. So, yes. And I need a pick-me-up because I'm tired. Because my 10-month-old has hit a sleep regression. Yeah. All right, let's move on to finished items. So I have a friend who is due in October with a little baby boy. So I told you last week I was going to be making this simple ombre hat. I finished it the following day, and this is what it looks like. Now, this is the 3 to 6 month size on the chart. She gives different sizes. This is kind of large, like quite large. I can actually fit it on my 10-month-old's head, and I can't remember what size her head is, but so it's a little large for what I had initially planned. So I'm gonna make another one in the newborn size, and I'm actually gonna reverse the color. So it's gonna start with the green, with the blue on the bottom and the white on top. And I thought like then it might look like stars. or snow falling. So it looked like this. I guess I could just flip it over and see what it'll look like. That will be what it looks like with the newborn size when I finish it, hopefully this week, because the yarn is downstairs, so I need to work with it. So I made that for her. I don't think she watches these, so she probably won't know. Hopefully, no spoilers. And I made a couple of just little baby washcloths. These are what I primarily sell on my Etsy shop, so I haven't blocked them or anything, but I was planning on getting like a couple little frog floaties, like instead of a little rubber duck, getting little rubber frog floaties and going with a green palette with these. So we'll see. I thought that would be cute. And then of course I'll be making the next hat down, a newborn size. So I have those. Oh, I showed you this last week, and I may or may not have mentioned that I was ordering a button for it, or going to put a button on it, and now I can't get the button bag open, but there we go. I ordered a button, got it off Etsy because I can't really get out to any stores right now, and this is what I went with. It's not as shiny as I was hoping it would be, but it's still really pretty. So I'm hoping, I'm really bad at like putting stuff like this together. So I haven't really, it'll look like, this is not where the button will go, but that is what it will look like. What do you guys think? Does it look good? I hope it looks good. We'll see. I thought the silver would go good since the sparkle in it is a silver thread. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna be sewing that on hopefully today. So that button is just determined to fall. There we go. So that is over there. So those are my finished objects for the week. Yeah, I had planned on starting up that other hat, but instead I decided to pick this up. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know what this is. This is my May 2020 Knit Crate yarn. This month I did a blank, oh, I want to say blank slate. I can't remember now, it's gone. But basically you got to dye your own yarn with Kool-Aid. I made a video for it, which I'll put down in the link below, comments below, description. I'll put it down in the description. There we go. I can't talk today. I'm just gonna take another sip of tea. I hope that perks me up a little bit. So this is the yarn that I dyed. This is one of the hanks. This is the one I did by myself. My other one I have my daughter helped me with. And this is, I think it's called the Horseshoe Lace Cowl. I'll show you it here in a second. Obviously I have not gotten too far with it. But it's a pretty easy pattern. I say that, and I've already mixed up my stitches. I've lost 2 stitches and I added 2 on, and I don't know where I initially lost the 2. And so at some point in here, there's a mix up. I can't see it yet. And I haven't gotten far enough into the pattern to know what I'm looking for. Does that make sense? I can't read my stitches yet with this. So this is it. I think it's really cute how this color is coming out. I'm really happy with it and really excited that I stuck with that May Knit Crate. Let me take it out. I have it in my binder. This was a free pattern on Ravelry. It's the Horseshoe Lace Cowl by Shaska. Not saying that last name. I don't want to butcher it. By her. Hopefully this is not backwards. So that is it. And I thought it was something that'll work up quickly. I was looking for a fingering weight sock yarn pattern that was not a pair of socks. and I really love cowls and things that go around my neck. So this was it, and it's just a simple 8 round repeat, and every other round is knit. So there's really only 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4. My brain is not working. There's only 4 pattern rounds. I need sleep. So we'll be seeing how that comes along. It is working out quick, but I just haven't gotten too far on it. That was my binder. Yay, binder. Which I'm trying to organize. I'm trying to print off all the patterns that I have saved on my Ravelry library. But my printer's being very picky about when it's going to decide to print. And a lot of times it's like, nah, I'm not printing right now. It won't pick up any signal off my phone. All right, so that is that. And then last week I told you that I lost a baby blanket. You know where it was? Exactly where it was supposed to be. I just didn't look hard enough. So I found that, and I've been working on that. This is how far I've gotten. I think the last time I showed you I was about here, and so I knit all this, and I made a boo-boo. And this one, I didn't realize it. I actually made it, this is 5 this is 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then garter stitch. And then this was supposed to be 5, but I accidentally made it 9. So I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? I don't want to undo the stitches. So what I decided to do was do 1 set of garter, 1 set of stockinette, another set of garter, do my stockinette that is the 9 stitch, and then go from there. So this is going to be the middle of the blanket. Thank goodness. I'm not following a pattern with this. I'm just knitting a blanket with some visual interest. So I was happy I could think of something to do to fix that. I should write my patterns down. I never do. I need to start. Because it is coming out pretty cute, but it was supposed to be a preemie blanket. It's coming out much larger than that. So we'll see. So that is that. The color's picking up a little more gray on the camera than it actually is. I don't know if I get it closer. No, it's coming up kind of more gray. So working on that, and that is using, it's next to me. I've shown this before. That is using Mary Maxim Baby. And so far, I'm using 2 strands together. And the first 2, I'm down to this a little bit. So it's probably going to take up 4 skeins of that, which is fine, because I have 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So I got to use it up. And that's all I've been working on this week. That's it. I have a lot of plans to pick up more patterns. I want to make a couple more Hat Not Hate hats before their deadline is, I think their deadline is July. It's either July or August. I can't remember which. Yeah. So I have time to make a couple more of those hats. I want to use Ross's pattern from Smells Like Yarn, and he has a simple beanie pattern out, and I have it printed off. It was one of the days my printer was actually working, so hopefully I can knit up a couple of those. I'll probably use this Care and Kindness, even though I'm not a huge fan of working with it, but obviously I have all this, so I need to use it up. And yeah, so that's what I have going on this week. And I can't think of anything else. I'm sure I had plenty of things to think about and talk about. I just don't write them down. So come time to film, I forget it all. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Okay. So, sort of. This pattern, the lace, the horseshoe lace. So I had a question. I posted it. I'm a member, part of the Marley's Minions Facebook group, which I like because I have a lot of people post a lot of questions about patterns and patterns that they're working on, and they'll show pictures. And so I was curious because, and even though this is a free pattern, I was curious because rounds 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6 are all in bold. And then when you come down here to 8, it's not in bold. Is that just a typo? Because I posted the question if it's part of the repeat, and people said it was, so I'm going with it. I was just confused. Is that normal? I haven't noticed it before. And now I did on that one, and I was like, oh, I've messed it up somehow. So I'm knitting all 8 rounds, so hopefully it comes out good. We'll see. Yes. So that is what I have this week. I promise now I'm done. I'm still drinking my tea though. And I hope you all have a fabulous week. We're finally getting, well, not finally. I keep saying finally, but we're getting nice weather, like hot weather, like 80-degree weather, which is hot here in New York. So everybody where that's like winter weather, don't laugh. When it's hot like that, I'm inside. Oh, it gets hot. But yeah, so I want to try to get that blanket done before it gets like really hot again, because I don't like working on like blankets and things when they're going to be sitting on me. Because our house, I mean, it does not have AC. Like we bought like an AC unit, but it's definitely not something that cools down the whole house. It just kind of makes things more bearable. So I need to finish the blanket before it gets really hot again. So I will be working on that this weekend, since it's going to be in the 50s, 80s to 50s. Oh, wow. And yeah. All right, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous week. I'm going to let you go. And I will talk to you again soon. Well, I'll talk to you again next week. Hopefully I have more finished objects for you. All right, everybody. Bye.